I've not seen such bravery.
This is a swap meet. And this
is Sparta!
Look at this booth, just a ton of woodies and cool toys. I don't know if I've seen, these are obviously the newer line. I know that's the newer line right there. A lot of Lego Friends, which isn't my thing. My daughters used to watch the heck out of Lego Friends. I don't think I ever knew the Furbies from, I think, McDonald's, Burger King. I didn't realize they came in little boxes like this. I never knew that after all this time. What do you see?
Dude, this is your favorite Spider-Man figure.
Is that Green Goblin?
Look at how derpy it is though. Oh my God.
He's seen better days. So Ricky and I own almost every single original Nintendo game ever made except for just two. We're missing Bonk's Adventure and we're missing Power Blade 2. But today, one of those games is coming off the list. Thinking back on the whole NES collecting journey is a wild thought for me to think that we only need 2 more games. This journey has been like unreal pleasant, unreal enjoyable. The fact that we have this all documented is such a joy, knowing that like we went into this with like fervor and like determination, like we're gonna get all the freaking NES games and we're gonna do it right. We're gonna calculate how we're gonna get these things. Are we getting it at good prices? Are we making sure we're having fun doing it? Fun was the #1 theme in all of this, from conventions to people, to swap meets, to flea markets, to group gatherings, to Dusty, to everybody. I couldn't have asked for this journey of getting all these NES games to be any more fun than it was. Feeling like it's wrapping up is kind of sad, but also just such a wonderful feeling.
Guess who's back? FlexiSpot, they're back again. Their trusted brand, long-running brand on this channel, FlexiSpot. Welcome back. Also, thanks for noticing. Yes, I did shave my head. It's summer. I don't want to have to touch my hair. I want to go to the beach and relax. FlexiSpot, they got us a doozy, the E7L. This is an extra large L-shaped desk. Almost immediately, this desk was taken to one of my places of work because this giant L-shaped desk is exactly what I need. Yes, a nice desk is great. I do have other great FlexiSpot desks as well, but this one with the L shape, more extra room. I mean, you have more things, right? Your desk, one thing you always need more of, and that space. This desk, oh, it's got it. Like, it would give you more space for triple monitors, more stability. It's got a 3-leg design. The max loading capacity is 330 pounds. And you know, in current times, we're always like adding more accessories and things to our desk. This gives you so much more room. If you're like me and you go from standing desk to sitting desk pretty often, one thing that can get annoying is stability. This desk, we put it to the test. We were quite literally able to put a coin on its side, standing on its side, and move the desk up and down, and the coin didn't fall. That is stability. My gosh. Okay, Rip, that's cool, that's cool. It's nice and stable for a coin, but is it strong? Is the desk strong? What if I got a ton of monitors? What if I got heavy stuff? Well, what's a good test we could do? How about a human body sitting on the desk, a full-grown man, while we raise this desk up and lower it without any stuttering or problems? You gotta go to flexispot.com to get yourself this desk, the E7L. Amazing. On the website, there's special discounts for medical students and graduates and teachers and military people. I also have a unique code, which I will put on the screen right now. Also, FlexiSpot is currently running a special Brand Day Memorial Day sales, up to 65% off. And there's even a chance to win free orders. FlexiSpot provides all kinds of standing desks and ergonomic chairs to meet your demands. If you have a limited budget, you can choose their E7. Don't miss out, shop now. And if you liked it, leave a note saying Pixel Game Squad at checkout. And again, use my code YTE7P50 to save an extra $50 off and get your own E7L standing desk. That would sure mean a lot. All right, people, I love you. I love you.
Check this out. Ricky just found a wall that is made for like trade shows and conventions. So obviously, Chris, myself, Ricky, and Lance run a few expos, and that's one of the walls. And it has like a wall that comes with it you can hang stuff on. So at $50, that's pretty much a steal. Ooh, we got games. We got NCAA AA Football 13, I Can't Talk, Splinter Cell, a couple others, Rock Band, Sega Bass Fishing, Rise, which I actually heard was a really good game. I think I played it a long time ago and I don't remember anything about it. Hello, neighbor, and made it in 2004.
I know the video is only about 2 minutes deep right now, but what you don't see is we've been here for like 45 minutes and have found basically nothing so far.
So this has admittedly been a very, very, very dry day. That is until our friend Brian says he has some stuff at his booth. Could it, Chris? That's nice. It's nice. Ooh. Oh yeah.
I need the case.
The Go?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, PSP Go. Crazy how small they are.
Yeah. It's probably one of the best ones.
Yeah. Tony! Wait, I'm filming a narration real quick. Hi, Tony.
Hi.
I love you too.
All right, it's already
Ni hao.
recorded still.
I don't know. And then the Kikaris Uprising, that's CIB. And then some game. Digging through the box, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Not stuff I'm like super familiar with, to be honest, just some really cool titles. Ricky just powered her up and she's revving and rolling, dude.
Dude, she works great. You don't usually see them like working nicely.
It's nice. Including this sealed Terminator, which is super rad on the Xbox. Let me see how much this Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines is sealed. This is a $31 game, brand new. Hello. Tony's looking at me weird. I feel like I'm gonna be jumped by the Yakuza right now. Dude, block him, please. Oh! That was real. I did just get bombed by the Yakuza. Another Pearl Harbor attack just came.
I need new underwear. Bro, that was a crazy fart.
It really was.
Like that might have got picked up from
I hope the mic picked that up from there. Oh, okay. Other games I'm looking at right now is this Sonic Rivals sealed. There's Sonic Advance 3, Advance Wars Dual Strike, Mario Party Advance, Phantasy Star Portable 2. This one's cool. A lot of history with Phantasy Star in my family. Booga Booga and Mario versus Donkey Kong. In the end, the thing that I'm happiest about that I picked up is the 2 Phantasy Star games. Now I have to admit, I've never played those Phantasy Star games, but my brother and I yesterday were at Sega together. Just me and my brother, with our friend Carlos, by the way, from Sega, and we were having the best time, and we were just talking about our old memories and why the Sega Master System and Phantasy Star in particular was so important to us. We talked about how the different music had such crazy vibes, like the fighting underground lair with the mazes, with the driving sounds, but most importantly, and we've talked about it years ago on the channel, is the town level. The theme song for that while you're walking around, it's just the most beautiful sounding music that is so heartwarming. And we just talked about it yesterday. So with that, I had to pick those up. Okay, 30.
15,
Okay,
20.
that's perfect. Yeah, it's 30 bucks, that's why. What about that? That one's like 55 bucks online.
I was gonna do 40.
Okay, that's fine. So I owe you 175. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Ooh, look at, just got done talking about the Sega Master System. I freaking love it. Some really cool games in here, Ricky.
No, dude.
Nothing like, it's not like super high end, but it's the cool, Brian, you might want to save this and get it signed. It's SoCal Gaming Expo.
Tell him
Voice actors.
how thick the menu is.
Oh my gosh, why is that so thick? There must be a lot going on in Lost in Blue. Grand Theft Auto, The Incredibles. It's pretty mind-blowing that certain songs within video games can automatically invoke such heavy nostalgia, which we talk about all the time, but so heavy to where it becomes overwhelming to the point to where you get like emotional. And there are games like that, like the ending of Super Mario 2, just the little music when Mario wakes up and his eye opens and he realizes he was dreaming and he goes back to bed. It's not the music. Yes, the music, of course, does that, right? Music within regular music, right? Certain lyrics or words or music videos. But I think it's more the things that encompass the music that does that to us, right? It's the feelings that we were having during that time when we were playing it, where for me it was brothers, for you it might have been a sister or a cousin or a parent or a grandparent or a friend, right? It's those moments in time in your life that it's weird. It's almost like knowing that those moments, you're not really acknowledging that you know those moments will never happen again, but you know they aren't gonna happen again. You're not gonna get to relive being 9 in your PJs on the floor with dad and mom talking in the other room, knowing Christmas is coming. You're not gonna get those feelings again. While these different sounds and sights are being heard and seen through your young eyes, you can't get those back. But I think in the back of our heads, when we hear these songs subliminally, our brains know. And I feel like that's why it brings such like a high place of like ultra nostalgic, but ultra nostalgic turned ultra emotional.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
Ricky, so what are you looking at buying over here? You've been looking for a while.
So check out this Dragon Quest plushie. Pretty dope. Probably the coolest thing. King of Fighters soundtrack. Resident Evil 4. Valkyria Chronicles. And then look at this. Kim from SNK as well. Fatal Fury.
Oh, does it need
It's starting to rain.
Oh shoot.
water?
Oh gosh.
50% off the range.
This is kind of cool. The Color Forms Batman, the animated. Wow, Ricky, open that up for me. Is that all CIB in there? Let's see. Oh yeah, nice little color form. That's very, 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 very cute. And also, Ricky,
Yeah.
I think this is supposed to be a California raisin.
How long has that raisin been out, dude?
Have you guys got your tickets at SoCal? Are you kidding me right now?
Have fun cleaning, Matt.
I know, I was gonna say.
So I just picked up this special edition Blake card.
Oh, that is Blake. Holy.
I was like, I had to pick it up. And then it's like, whatever, but this card.
Oh, is that a good one?
Banger right here. Yep. Just in a crazy stack, like just in a box.
How much is something like that worth?
I mean, raw usually is between like 80 to like 160 sometimes. Even 250 if it's a really good condition. I think this is a really good condition card.
What'd you pay?
$20 for the stack. So I mean,
For the
it's pretty
stack?
good. Yeah. I mean,
Nice, dude.
yeah, you know, gotta get Pokemon.
Oh,
Sorry, Eddie.
literally in like a pile of kitchen toys. $1 each. Especial. Oh.
All right.
All right, Ricky, how we feeling?
I'm feeling nervous and scared and excited all at the same time.
Where is he? Where is that man?
He is.
So we knew this was coming. We knew our buddy Anthony had one of the two games that we need, and he had Bonks.
Bonks. Bonks. Bonks.
あの PC 原人がファミコンに登場。その名も FC 原人。このゲームの魅力は何といってもそのシンプルな操作性。
I can't believe that Ricky and I are here at the place now where we just need 2 more video games to complete the whole Nintendo set. This is kind of crazy. All right, the deal?
Oh shoot. Open it up.
2 games away from the full set after buying this. You know what the good news is though about the last 2 games we need? Bonks and Power Blade 2?
Yeah.
They're good games. A lot of times when you're collecting for sets, you are left with like a weird random game you don't actually care to collect. Here you go, Ricky. Feel her up, dude.
Dang, feeling her up.
How do you feel?
I can't believe we got it.
Bonks might be the only character I've seen that has a bigger head than you.
You know my uncle used to call me Bonks just 'cause of my big head?
Seriously?
Yeah.
But for us, Bonks was actually a huge staple for me in my childhood. My brothers and I, admittedly so, did play Bonks on NES quite a bit, but the one on TurboGrafx was huge for us. Bonks has amazing style gameplay, the mechanics where you use your head to kind of spiral to like slow yourself down through the air as you float down. What a weird, unique mechanic. All the meat you eat that makes you go crazy. Never really thought about it. Is Bonk a kid or is Bonk older person. I don't know. But Bonks did come out in 1990, and what a great game and what a staple.
Oh, he wants you to check the board.
You got the tool and everything? I would put it on this, but I don't want to ruin anything. He gives it to us, and there's one thing in our mind. Ricky and I have been accused many times by people on the internet saying, shouldn't you guys check the boards on these games? And with a game this expensive, we totally have to check the board. My uncle used to call me Pee-wee because of my small penis. We get to it. It's time. Just kidding. He called me Lil Wayne. I'm a little hesitant because it's so rainy out here. It's kind of dewy, but we say we gotta open it. We open it, and you won't believe it.
Same Wayne.
Let's see. Nintendo! Yippee! Well, okay, it was legit. Of course you can believe it. Anthony, great deal, $600. He paid like $500 for it. He got to make $100. It's still under price charting. Gosh, you know, Ricky, we didn't pay him yet. We dropped it.
Oh, that's true.
We're super happy. I can't believe I can say this. This thing's more illegal than Ricky.
Probably is.
But we need one game left for the Nintendo Entertainment System set, and that's Power Blade 2. Good? We paid you properly? Yeah. And thank you again for holding it.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You got a channel you want to shout out or anything?
Nah, just go follow my Instagram at
Anthony's Adventure? Sweet. Bonk's Adventure? Anthony's Adventure? Lil Peen's Greatest Adventure. So the rain is coming out pretty hefty. It's actually quite ruining my morning, but that's okay. But check this. I was just at a booth and they had a thing that said games on it for $200. I ended up getting it for $30. That's literally what they threw out. But it's mostly old PC games. But it's like the discs and like manuals for them. I don't know. Oh, that's a good one there, Loom. I don't know if it's anything like super cool, but all these old PC games. I just got done watching Metal Jesus's video last night of his new PC video games. Ooh, Legacy of Kain. These are cool. Legend of Kyrandia. These are awesome. I actually can't wait to kind of go through these and look up gameplay a lot of these. In fact, let's pick a random one right now, and whatever it is the one I'm going to show gameplay of. It is going to be Longbow. Okay, gameplay time.
Hover, hold on.
AAA at 1 o'clock.
Okay, this is huge, and I feel like we should have addressed this earlier because it's a pretty important deal, and us being so devout and devoted to NES, we should have gone into more detail about this sooner. So a while back, Ricky got a couple NES prototypes, one of them being a Tailspin prototype, and the other, which was a game we were told was called Street Hero.
Next one is Street Hero. This game was never released on the NES. You can find gameplay of it on YouTube, but other than that, I think this is a one of two.
So when Ricky got that game Street Hero, obviously we wanted to try it out. We're like, okay, nobody has this. We want to try it out. We want to be like the guys to try this out. Ricky puts it in. We can't get it to work. Street Heroes is not working. So the next best thing is to obviously say, hey, somebody somewhere might have dumped the ROM. I know it's super rare. Does it exist on YouTube? Of course, we YouTube it, and yes, the game exists. It's a cool fighting game, and we're like, wow, this is crazy. Ricky has one. It looks like someone else has the ROM. I think there's like 2 of them that exist. This is crazy. But recently, when Ricky and I were testing out the Mega Man 3 prototype that we got recently, which we got to work, I was like, hey, why don't I see if I can fix this game? Why don't I see if I can clean it enough to make this run? So check this out. This is Ricky's prototype for Street Hero. We noticed that the casing was a little different, and look, if you check this out, lo and behold, Ricky and I open it up and it is super weird. It's super funky. 1992 in there, and look at this. The board has like holes in it. It's family, and it says it's by like Dow something, Dow Infosys Corp. It looks different than any other board I've ever seen. It's like a board within a board. It looks odd, it looks funky, but we clean it.
Here we go. Let's see if anything happens this time.
Oh, we got a full-on sign.
It's in English. So we were kind of scared that maybe it was the Famicom one, but it's in English.
Oh.
Yo! That is so cool.
Don't press anything. Oh, they're like walking animation. Look.
Johnny Cage, Goro.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Shee, Dick Tracy.
Oh, with the look back. So as you can see, we get it on, we plug it in, and we were wrong. Okay, so this is different than what I thought I saw on YouTube.
This is way different.
Yeah, this is different than what we pulled on YouTube when we first got this.
Oh my gosh, it is, dude, I don't even know what's going on. There we go. Oh, it's 2 players.
Oh wow, it's all right for now. I mean, oh, you're KOH, isn't it? Okay, KKW.
Oh,
SK, SCH, KNS, Lucas.
There's a lot of characters.
Holy
I'm not gonna
cow.
lie. Let's go with KDS. It's KDH.
Okay, little overworld map.
Why does it say second player?
Show everybody. And what's crazy about that is there is nothing about Street Hero online. And I'm talking nothing. There is not one single thing, not one screenshot, not one mention. There is nothing. This is a fighting game. Yes, it is. But it has like some weird mechanics. Even when you win a fight, it does some like wannabe slow motion finishing move, but really it's like the game being paused and not paused.
Oh, dude, what the heck? Oh, dude, you can tell this is a prototype.
Whoa. Who are you, purple guy?
Purple guy. Right. No.
Looks like Google 13.
Dude, Johnny Cage got moves. Get over here.
You're DH Chem and he is GH Chem. But the fact that we can't find anything on this anywhere leads us to believe that Ricky has a one-of-one, unreleased, unheard of NES game. That's crazy. When we first got it, we thought it was a completely different game. There was some like one dumped ROM on YouTube, but that was not this game, dude.
No, that was the Sega Master System one, I think. So
wow.
I didn't see this one. That's really cool.
Does this exist or do we have a one-of-one?